Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Thursday morning broadcast. And first, I just need to make a quick announcement for those of you that are in boot camp. On Tuesday night, we found that all of the videos, all of the recordings, all the PowerPoints were not loaded. And the reason was I've been telling everybody since August that we're switching over to a new format. And so what you're looking at is the new format. And my staff has been loading all of the October videos in this new format. And it's going to work a little different. You're going to be able to go through it, pull out individual pieces of each session, and then after you've looked at it, digested it, you'll mark complete, and then you'll move on to the next one. I'm really excited about it. And again, it was just a mixed communication between members of my staff. So by now, all of the recordings are up. Tonight, we're doing closing the sale, and then next Tuesday, got the daily routine. So you've got the PowerPoints of each session, or you could watch the video. All right, so let me just take a quick peek and see who's here. Now, LinkedIn has made a lot of changes. Some of these changes are disruptive. And we introduced them to everyone in boot camp on Tuesday night. And tonight, we'll be diving deeper into it. I brought up a Bruce Lee quote at the beginning of the week. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Now, during boot camp, during these Ask Max sessions, you watch me log into someone's account and reach out to a prospect and maybe talk to them 2 weeks ago, 3 months ago, send them a message. They answer like that. Move the conversation along a path that you want it to go. And that's what we're going to be teaching all of you how to do. As a matter of fact, I've been teaching this process for 27 years. My 4-step formula forms the single, simple system that's your one kick step to mastering the social networks, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. It doesn't matter which one. You don't need a blog. You don't need a funnel. You don't need capture pages. All you need is an appropriate account, an appropriate profile on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram. And you're good to go. Can everybody hear me? Let's make sure. Okay, Tiffany, so the sound problem has got to be on your end because everybody else can hear me. This process is so simple that anyone can master it. We weren't born with the ability to walk, but we kept trying until we succeeded. It's a process, a simple process that anybody can do. Create your page, connect with people, communicate with them, ask them questions, qualify them, bring the people into your business that you know need and want what you have. And it's so simple, anyone can master it. Which brings up another subject, because we are now halfway through the month of October. And I've been telling you all since the middle of September that the last 3 months of the year, October, November, and December, can be your best months. We have more holidays. There are more opportunities to talk to people. And the bottom line is there are more people on LinkedIn that are seriously looking to make some extra income. You can do more business in the next 3 months than you've done in the past 9 months. Start out 2024 with an explosion of activity. We can help you end this year, make it your best year yet, with an understanding that you can start off 2024 with growth and momentum. So, LinkedIn is going through a shakeup. And if you don't know how to deal with what's happening, you're going to be dead in the water. So we introduce good news and bad news. LinkedIn is being flooded with hundreds of thousands of fake profiles made by people who are violating their rules and terms of service. Now, we've been watching this happen over the last 5 months. So people are creating profiles that are bogus, creating credentials that would make you think they're real people, and they're not. And LinkedIn is starting to warn everybody before you accept their invite. When you click on take care for your safety, we recommend you only connect with people you know and trust. So let me tell you what can happen. You connect with somebody that isn't real. Start a conversation. They want to tell you about an opportunity. They want to actually move you over. They want to move you off LinkedIn. Let's talk on WeChat. Let's connect on WeChat because it's easier to talk. That seems to be their modus operandi. And if you're on LinkedIn, they'll give you a link to check out a website, to check out an opportunity. And one of the things that can happen to you is you click on that link and you end up putting a virus on your computer that totally scrambles your database, if you're lucky. Or you could click on a link that puts a virus on your computer and holds ransom. You got to pay something to get it off. This is happening. So we get profiles that pop up and they warn you, only connect with people that you know and trust. So far, I've had 6 people in the current boot camp that have been thrown off LinkedIn. They've been banned. They can't create an account. Still trying to figure out what they did, but the bottom line is LinkedIn is watching everything. Everything that I teach is totally in their realm of approved activity. There is no reason anybody should get kicked off of LinkedIn. And I suspect that these people kind of broke the rules before they jumped into boot camp. Because before they ever got going, they were thrown off. The number of fake accounts on LinkedIn have increased dramatically. So where previously I told everybody, oh, you know, you get these dummy profiles, accept them because the people that they're connected to can be your connections. But now we're finding, don't accept them, delete them. Because it seems like if you accept the connection from one person in this little group, you end up hearing from more and more and more. There's plenty of opportunities for you to connect with real people. So the biggest change that LinkedIn has made to protect everybody, like it or not, they have rolled out major restrictions. And what they're doing is they're reducing the number of connection requests that you can send with a message. Doesn't mean you can't continue to send connection requests, but you can't send a connection request to someone with a message. The message is very important because what they do is they dramatically increase the acceptance rate. Who are you? Why are you sending me this connection request? So we're going to give you a workaround for that. 10 a month, and they reduce the size of the message from 300 characters to 200, which is huge. So for those of you that are in boot camp, I encourage all of you, take advantage of their 30-day free trial and sign up for their Sales Navigator. Last night, we demonstrated a little bit about how it works. Tonight in boot camp, we'll do it a little more. So if you get these, it'll count down from 10 personalized invitations to 1. And then you'll have to wait 30 days before you can do it again. LinkedIn has added verifications to prove that you're talking to people, to prove that you're real. All right? So the good news is that you can take advantage of their celebrations feature. Reconnect with and follow up with your best prospects, connect with the best new prospects, save time, increase your closing rates, and reduce rejection. Build a bigger team much faster. So every new connection you make on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram is like a seed planted in your growing garden of prospects. Your daily activity over time, including text, posts, likes, comments, and direct messages, proactively nourish your relationships with everyone, the same way that water and fertilizer will help your garden grow. And your garden grows quickly. Shaq, we'll look into your account. Get ready with some names. As you learn more about each new prospect, you will know who you want to continue to talk to and who you don't. So when you only talk about your business with the people that you know need or want what you're selling, you'll close more sales, dramatically reduce or eliminate rejection from the entire business building process. You must be patient and resist the urge to tell them what you do in detail until you're confident that they are real prospects. The more you know about your prospect, the higher your closing rate is going to be. Selecting perfect prospects to talk about is as simple as picking out a ripe tomato for a salad that you want to make tonight, or selecting a green, yellow, blue, or red M&M from a large bowl. So I'm going to pop over here, jump out of my LinkedIn account, so good morning, Shaq. Who do we want to look at? Let's take a look and see where we are. So,
I want to look at, good morning, Tracy.
okay. So the number's getting higher. Let's go over and go to your messages. That's TRACY.
TRACY, Henry, I believe it is.
Okay, which one?
Henry. Harvey, Tracy Harvey.
Okay,
You just connecting, I didn't send them.
all right. So you reached out to Tracy. You sent a connection request yesterday. She accepted you. So let's take a look at Tracy. Now she says she's open to work. Now that open to work frame can mean one of two things. It could mean she's got a job and she's open to work because she's looking for people to work with. Or she's unemployed and she's looking for a job. Remember, what you see on a person's page, what you see is what you get.
Mhm.
All right, so let's come down here a little bit. So she's an independent contractor and she's a Salesforce graduate.
Mhm.
All right, so now we come down here. So the $64 question is, what does she do? She's an independent contractor for Uber. So she's been working for Uber. Now, the question is, does she continue to work for Uber? And then in June, she became an apprentice for Salesforce. May, apprenticeship. So she's been a sales engineer. So there's a little bit of confusion here. She worked in collections for 2018. The 4-year gap. The primary thing that you want to know about everyone is, what do they do? What are they doing right now? All right. So the third message is the conversation starter. We send them a inspirational, motivational quote. Along with a note, and you've got the script, right?
Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop in the message. Then you're going to follow up with, I send these to my friends, blah, 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 blah. I hope you enjoy it. The question that you're going to ask, because we don't know. She's open to work. Why? Why does she have that open to work frame around the picture?
Okay.
So you send the first image with the motivational image, then you put in that line, and then the question that you're going to ask is, why do you have the open to work frame around your picture?
Okay.
That's going to tell you which direction your conversation is going to go. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. You got any others?
I had, was it Eva? I think it was.
What was the name?
Eva, I believe it is.
Eva Simon?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay. So remember, this is from Friday. We don't know a lot about these people, but the one thing that I want to emphasize is, when you reach out to people, they may not write back to you. The important thing is that they accept the connection. So you can see she's your first level. She's open to work. Why is she open to work? She's a esthetician. She's an esthetician. So is she looking for, is she looking for esthetician clients? So she's a boutique manager for Ulta. Been doing it for 7 months. So right now, you always want to look at everything that they've done. So according to this, she's got a job working for Ulta. She also does public relations for another company. And she's worked in the retail world since 2002. Now, I guarantee that this woman knows all about network marketing.
Okay.
All right? Guarantee. So now, under normal circumstances, with the open to work frame, we would say, why do you want to change jobs?
Uh-huh.
Okay, why do you want to leave Alta? Why do you want to stop doing PR for this company? Why? So the easiest way, again, to send that motivating image with a comment. And the question would be, why do you have an open to work frame around your picture?
Okay,
And you will know from the answer to that question where the conversation is going to go moving further. I also want you to notice that while we're looking at her page over here on the right, people that viewed Eva's page also viewed some of these other people. So some of these people could also be people that you might want to reach out to. Outcome-driven sales and service manager with 7 years. Okay. So the question is she a prospect? So she's been working here for 3 months. She used to work at Ulta. Now, there's not retail sales. Now, there's no obvious need just started working here. There's potential. Here she was the service manager. And now she's doing hair removal. So she could be a prospect too.
right,
All right.
yeah,
So the bottom line is you got the deal. Keep reaching out to people. First message, second message. You have any issues? The third message is where we start conversations. But just remember to come over here to your message, to the messages here. All of these people, once someone accepts the connection, it was how we can help you. So the question is, how can he help you? He could whip out his American Express and sign up in your business. That's how he can help you. But the question is, and he's online right now. So he's a senior IT technology recruiter and an operations manager. And he's working. There's no clear, obvious need. So you're just trying to build up your connections. So I would leave him alone and focus on the people that do have a need. Okay.
okay.
You know, you've made a connection. That's good.
All right, Cooper, I think he's going to did a job interview today, but he responded back a couple of times.
All right. Well, I don't have time. I don't have time to look at another one. So just come back. We'll do it again. This guy is connected to 24,000 people.
Uh-huh.
So that expands your network. Okay. But we want to, so you're going to do that. You're going to reach out to people that may not be prospects for your business, but they've got large circles of influence.
Right.
But we only want to continue the conversations with people that we can see a clear and obvious need. Now, let me hop over here. Now, folks, I have just opened up registration for our November boot camp. Now, we're still tonight, we have the fourth session of the October boot camp. The October boot camp doesn't end until next Tuesday. But when you register for the November boot camp, you're gonna get access to the recorded sessions of the October boot camp. So you all can get started right away. For those of you that are in boot camp, take advantage of the special promotion, maxnygaard.com/twofer. Participate in the November, December boot camp for less than the price of one. Use the promo code DOUBLE. And for those of you that are really anxious to nail this down, do the 90-day challenge. It's 3 boot camps, November, December, January. Reduces the price to $59, and you will pick up our anthology of scripts. It's not the scripts book that comes with boot camp. It's a bigger one. And if you're one of the first 20 people to register, you'll also have access to participate in my weekly coaching mastermind sessions for 3 months. All right, I will be back at 4 o'clock this afternoon. I look forward to working with all of you in boot camp tonight. Until next time, best of luck in building your business.